wine, beer.
Oh, mate.
Mate, how are you?
It's always the same way. I always think I'll set loads of time aside and I won't be rushed to get stuff ready, but 100 miles an hour. But I like to have a. Oh, I was going to say, I've got a nice chair. Look.
Oh.
Oh, mate. How good's that? Can you see my little arrangement and stuff? Look at that.
You've got an almost identical setup.
Yeah, look at that. Just my little, you know,
How did you do that?
little table.
Are you pulling out some magic trick or something or other?
Yeah, I look like I'm really far away, don't I? If I lower this down a little bit, hold on.
Hang on, you've set up your stuff exactly the same as me.
Well, look at that.
Mate, it's almost like we've organised ourselves.
It's almost like we talk before the show and pre-plan it.
Daniel Boynton is there.
We do.
Oh, Meatbox has joined. Hi, Meatbox. They're our sponsor tonight. So perhaps we should introduce the show then, Jack.
Yeah, let's have it, mate.
All right. So tonight's episode is called Chopped. And guess what we're cooking up? We're cooking up chops. So these are from an online butcher called meatbox.com, national delivery in the UK. And they've sent us out, here we go, their chopped box or steak and chop box. I've only got the chops here, but you've got the steaks as well. But here's some, yeah, here's some what they call or what they refer to as double lamb chops. I call them Barnsley chops, but
yeah,
maybe we'll have to have a yarn and see if there's any difference. What's the difference there? Oh, what do you got there? Oh my God!
So in this box, you also get.
You're breaking up a bit, Mr. Shack. So lamb chops and pork chops here. Yeah, you're broken up a bit, champion. So yeah, so it's from a company called meatbox.com. Over here, we'll show you their logo. Oh, just quickly. There you go. Beautiful.
There we go. I'm back.
I love the way they do it. Oh, you're back now.
Yeah. Virgin Media, bloody crap, isn't it?
Very crap packaging they do, don't they?
I'll tell you what, yeah, when it came, I was really impressed with it. And we got a few little extras, didn't we, in our box?
Yeah, we did? Oh, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, what do you call it? You call it something weird, don't you?
Ah, hang on, let me just duck into the promotional items cupboard.
Yeah. So, I don't know if Hillary explained this, but you also get in the box, you get 2 rump steaks, New Forest rump steaks, and you also get 2 New Forest sirloin steaks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty sensational, aren't they?
Yeah. You know what I love? I don't know if you've mentioned it, but you know what I love about the chops, what they've done already?
Ah, you spotted that too.
Yeah, mate.
That was good they did that, mate.
Look, pre-scored that fat. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I was hooked up because I was about to give that a go and I thought, hang on, they've already done that. And then as well as that, that's really nice because I never really quite sure how deep to cut it. So, you know, those fellas have got it all figured out.
Well done, mate. Have you talked about the refreshments as well?
Well, hang on, let's go through what else was in the box. What did we get here? We got some barbecue starters. Whoop, there you go.
Toothpicks.
Some barbecue starters. Oh, hang on. Oh, you're right. Yeah, actually, they're not barbecue starters. They're handy toothpicks.
When you've got a load of meat in your tufts and you want to get it out, get one of them out.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Check this out, too. Did you get some of them?
Yeah, so I call this a cozy.
Cozy.
What do you cozy?
That sounds a bit something you do with the missus, mate.
You got some weird Australian name for it, ain't you?
Yeah, I call it a stubby holder.
What the fuck is that?
These are neat.
What's a stubby holder?
Well, a bottle of beer is called a stubby, and that holds the stubby holder. It's not, no, yeah, it's pretty. It's
Common
pretty
sense. Cool.
So, well, yeah, well chuffed with those. Anyway, yeah. Thank you for reminding me, Jack. So that's our meat for today, and we're going to chuck that on, and then we're also going to chat to the one of the founders, a gentleman by the name of Jesse, and he's going to tell us all about the story about meatbox.com. They've been going a couple of years, not too long, but yeah, by the looks of it, they seem to have figured a few things out.
Yeah.
Tasted trinkets in there, really, that wins me over, and then have me pork chops already with the rind already cut. Mate, I'm sold.
Hey, I tell you what wins me over: good packaging. Good packaging. If your meat arrives nice and cool, you're on to a winner straight away, aren't you?
Exactly. You know, and it comes in a box you're proud if the neighbours collect it for you whilst you're not. That's really cool as well.
You don't want to say it's been kicked down the driveway, do you? You know what I mean? Or something your neighbour has taken and hidden Hillary, shall we say?
So yeah, that's pretty awesome. We're pretty proud to have meatbox.com was supplying the meat with us today, and we'll go over in a few minutes and have a chat to Jesse. But let's have a yarn about the other thing or the other couple of things we got going here today.
Mate, I tell you what, I actually love this. This is so good. So this is from Signature Brewery, and this is their pub in a box. And apparently they sold loads of these during lockdown because obviously everyone was craving the pub experience. So what you get is you get 8 cans of their beer, you get a glass, you get a bag of peanuts, a bag of crisps, a nice coaster, and you also get a pub quiz, a music-themed pub quiz that you can play with your friends. Did you get the salty dog flame grilled steak? I mean, that sold me, mate. Flame grilled steak. We're not sure those ones. I've got salt and pepper. What did you get? Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Yeah. Mate, I've got steak, lamb, and pork tonight. I've got all my three favourites. You get one of their special brews. Oh, this is their collab brew. I might have to. I might try one of their festival brews. Seeing as there's no festivals this year. Yeah. I've started on their Pilsner, which is pretty nice. Quite a drinkable 4%, nice crisp Pilsner to start the show, and then I'm going to have this passion fruit. Look at that. Passion fruit. Yeah. Mate, I'd give that one to the magic ingredient, I'd say. It's 5%, mate. Should be rocking. So here we go. Let's have a cheeky little beer while we get ready. So what are you cooking on today? I've got me Weber kettle fired up here today. Got the Kamado Joe, and I've got some of Big K's applewood charcoal, which is basically like it's like rocket fuel, mate. You light it and it gets so hot, so it's quite hard to control, but the cook you get is amazing. So, and I've got the cast iron grates in as well, so I'm going to get some awesome searing action going later. Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to get mine nice and hot as well. I'm about 250 degrees centigrade in there, but I want to get it nice and warm so that I'm going to put that. I'm going to sear the fat on that chop a little bit on the edge, get it all flaming, and get a bit of flame action going. Maybe the audience will get to watch us sort of burn myself again, but I'm happy with that. I'll tell you what a difference from last week. Last week, it was absolutely bucketing it down, wasn't it? Diabolical weather. And we were like little drowned rats, weren't we, out here? But now, look at this. We're having a second summer out here. Second summer. The whole day's been sensational, hasn't it? Yeah. So, there we go. We've got a meat from meatbox.com we're cooking up. We've got some beers, the pub in a box from the Signature Brewery, and then a little bit later we're going to have a chug on the Beefsteak Wine Club Shiraz as well, which goes perfectly with the lamb, apparently. With the lamb. Yeah, we're definitely going to drink the Shiraz. Yes. I think we'll save that whilst we're having a bit of a yarn to one of our guests. Special guest. How's that? I might have started mine before the show, so I might not have a full bottle, but I've got some of it.
Yeah. He can be a bit of a talker, that PC barbecue, can't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might want to drown your sorrows while you're having a yarn to him.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, his podcast, we love it. We listen to it all the time. When it comes out, me and the wife are like, right, get the podcast on. And yeah, he's a good laugh, he is.
All right. And so before that, we've got a guest. We've got a guest by the name of Jason, and he's Cork barbecue.
Your meat, look, the cats are going to eat your meat.
Keizo, hang on. All right. If anybody's interested, he's Love Keizo. Instagram, he's Love Keizo. Okay, LOVEQUESO. Okay.
Oh,
but Keizo.
I think your cat's got an Instagram hills. It's terrible.
Oh, come and sit up here for a second, will you?
What did you do on Sunday? Did you do anything nice on Sunday?
Sunday this week.
Yeah, Sunday just gone. Did you do anything nice?
Where'd we go?
Let me think. Did we do anything nice?
What did you do Sunday?
Visited some friends.
Did you? The meat shack.
It was good to see you, mate. Yeah. It was good to drop out to your yard there and you know, have a bit of a yarn to Mrs. Meat Shack as well.
Oh yeah, mate, and you got to meet the little baby shack, didn't you, as well?
Oh yeah. With little teeth.
Yeah, little. Mate, she can polish off a chicken breast. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
5 months old, nearly 6, but yeah, she's smashing through the meat. I tell you.
Mate, that's good. She's going to grow up to be a positive, healthy, lovely Sheila. How's that sound, mate? Big and strong like Dad without the beard. There you go, mate.
It's passion fruit one, I tell you.
Here's the signature. Thank you.
Oh,
That's nice. All right.
well, that's lovely.
I'm thinking what I might do is, all right, so everybody, we're going to cut over in a moment and we're going to have a chat to Jesse of meatbox.com.
Brilliant.
Then we'll come back and have a yarn. I'm wondering if I should put my chops on or not yet. Maybe I'll put my chops on whilst I'll cut over to Jesse first and we'll ask him a few questions. So the audience out there, if you've got a few questions for Jesse, anything on you know, about the meat, where it's from, the UK, etc., so on and so forth, then you know, feel free to throw them in and we'll put them out to Jesse whilst he's online.
Tell you what, mate, ask him about the steaks because they're labelled as New Forest steaks. So just ask him what that signifies and where they come from.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do. All right. Let me, what time have we got here? All right.
10 past.
Jesse, you there, mate? We're going to have a yarn in a moment, so let's connect up and we'll catch you in a moment, Jack. Get cracking on that cooking so that we can see the...
I'll get the chops on now, mate, and yeah, we'll be good as gold.
All right then, Chief. I'll catch you in a moment. We're going to have a yarn. Here we go. All right. End Jack. Remove Jack's meat check. All right. Now, let's move over to meatbox.com. Send request. Okay. Keizo, are you ready to meet a very important man? So, yeah, I might, whilst we're waiting there, Jesse, can you see it there? Waiting for meatbox.com. The cat is the chef. He's the studio audience, mate. So, yeah, he makes a bit of a regular appearance there. Oh, Keizo. We've got two cats. One's Keizo, and the other one's Bella, named after ham and cheese. All right, this is sensational. Waiting for meatbox.com. Jesse, can you see us there? Whilst we wait for Jesse, I might put a couple of chops on. Street Smoker Lebanon, how are you, mate? Hope everything's going well for you out there. Oh, we might have to catch up soon, Street Smoker. We meant to a while ago, so hopefully your things are back to normal a bit and you're cracking on. So, Jesse, if you're there, I'm going to put some chops on now. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, nice and hot. Wow. That's really sensational. Which beer are you drinking? Here we go. Send request. Done. Meatbox.com. Any moment we'll be there. I'm going to get these chops on whilst we're there. Now, a little bit earlier, Jack was talking about they'd already pre-scored. So they've already scored it through the fat on the edge there a little bit, which just makes it a little bit easier when cooking. Also, too, what it does is stops it curling up when it's cooking. So I'm going to get both of them together, and I'm going to sear them. Just get that fat going, maybe get a bit of crackling. I'm going to do it over the really hot bit. Let's see what happens. There's probably be a bit of flame here. Certainly there's going to be a bit of burnt hands, etc. The magic ingredients about I might need a towel. There we go. Look at that. Let's get them underway. That's the. I've set up the barbecue here as well. I've got the. I've used briquettes this time, but I've got the briquettes going there in the middle. So it's quite cool on the outside. I might actually put the lamb chops on the outside here. So requests meatbooks.com. Let's see if we can join up. I might actually put the lamb chops on the outside. So let's give that a go. Well, haven't seen. We call it a Barnsley chop, but it's like they call it a double chop. Maybe there's a difference in the name. We'll ask Jesse in a minute. So, but yeah, it's sort of the two chops together there. We'll put that side that way. Put that going there. Oh, wow. This is smelling sensational. Get the other chop going here. All right. We're going to have to change. Meatbox.com have requested. All right, let's try this again. Meatbox.com invite. Sometimes it times out a little bit, mate. Aha! Here we go. All right. How are you, Jesse? I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Can you hear me all okay?
Well, sorry about the
Okay. And oh, here we go. So we've got your meat box today. We've got your steak and chop box on the grill here. I've got the pork chops. Perhaps a little bit. There might be a little bit of flame going on here, but, you know, bit of action for the audience. But yeah. So tell us a little bit about meatbox.com and yourself, mate. How did Meatbox come about, and how long have you been around for?
Yeah. So started a couple. I've other.
Oh, thank you.
So built various things like that.
Yeah.
UK, and we've delivered gift business for a while, which is great. Introducing people to the less British charcuterie people know even exist. So that's great. But then, our local butcher.
I think it's breaking up a little bit. Mate. Get rid of the Wi-Fi if you're on the Wi-Fi, mate.
4G, so should be okay.
Okay.
So anyway, we set up the fresh side for lockdown. Really great.
Ooh, very difficult to hear you. We can't hear you, mate. Sorry about this, mate. Is there a place closer to a window or something like that? Ooh, well, we'll try again. Bad Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's not on the Wi-Fi. The 4G works better. Anyway, here's some nice pictures of chops, folks. And then a fun little gadget. If you're trying to start the fire in a hurry, one of these bad boys. Most impressive. I think we'd have to get in contact with these guys and these things are absolutely awesome. Certainly when you've got limited amount of time to start a TV show or Instagram show and get all of your charcoal and fuel ready. So here we go. Let's try meat box again. See how you go. Next to Hey, Jesse.
Hey guys, right, I'm in an alleyway, miles away. So
That's
hopefully,
a bit better. That's a bit better.
cool. At least you
Oh,
can hear me.
that's perfect, mate. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about meatbox.com. What
Yeah,
what are they? What are you all about?
But yeah, we started a couple of years ago. We were looking to introduce, or to at least show other people, that British charcuterie was really good. So bresaola, saucisson, copper, loma, all these types of things, which you can get from really good British suppliers, as well as biltong and other snacks. You know, I've lived all over Italy, France, South Africa, and various places, and I wanted to get some of this stuff over here, but couldn't really find it, and then found that it was all there. So we started to sell that mail order. We sell a lot on Amazon and through the website as gifts. And then I started to think about the fresh meat that I eat, and I've got a really good butcher down here in the New Forest, a guy called Dan Neal. And he said to me one day, well, look, you've got meat box, right? And surely people look for meat boxes, and maybe we should think about putting a couple on the website, which we did. Really just so that I could get a discount from him, to be honest with you. Which worked quite well, to be fair. And then we sort of got into work, I think it was March 23rd or 24th after lockdown was announced, to see that sort of over 500 orders had been placed overnight for the meat boxes that we had. And they were just sort of throwaway meat boxes, you know, a family pack and some other bits. So, we need to feed people. We need to get this stuff out. Dan, his business is a big wholesale business, really. So all of a sudden it made sense. He could provide great meat, and we found a way of getting it out to people who needed it. So yeah, that was sort of the story of Meatbox. And as you've pointed out before, you know, we've spent a lot of time and effort making sure it gets there cold, and there's some good stuff in there that you have a bit of fun with, like the koozies. It's koozies, I think, not cozies, or even but yeah, so that's and that's how we sort of came about. And there's about 3 or 4 of us now, working out of a little old dairy which is there. And we work with a butcher who's literally about 200 meters down the road, and we get it all prepared fresh every day. We buy everything in as a full carcass, and that gets done top to toe every day and sent out fresh.
Okay, and then you know, I mean, I noticed, and Jack noticed as well. You put a lot of effort into the packaging, the way things are presented, the way it's sealed, everything's got liner inside it. You'd even scored the side of our pork chops there, which we were both.
Yeah, you know? Well, we've got a team of 5 butchers, 3rd generation butchers, that love what they do. All our meat comes from the New Forest, the beef and the lamb. The lamb is Hampshire as well.
Okay. These pork chops are looking particularly delicious, so you know.
You know, you can see when it comes out to us, even before we pack it and send it out, you know, how much care and attention they put into it, and it comes through in the taste as well. And we get a lot of people come back to us telling us how much they love the taste, and they'll never change. Of course they do, but you know, it's a great start.
Okay, well, we have a couple of quick questions for you then.
Yeah.
Oh, here PC Barbecue's already reminded us, but yeah, there's on your in the meat box here. By the way, it's also the prize, and Jack will announce the winner when we go back to Jack. But it includes a couple of steaks, and then includes double lamb chops.
Yeah.
Now, I'd refer to them as a Barnsley chop. Is there any difference between a double chop and a lamb chop?
Well, chump chop, I mean, essentially the chump chop is a Barnsley chop with the spine cut out, really. So, you know, it's sort of deboned, pretty much. That's the difference as far as I'm aware.
Okay, all right. And then these pork chops, then where do they come from?
They come from a free-range pork farm in Suffolk called Blytheborough. So that's just all they do is pork. It's all free-range pork. You can go and check out their website and their story. We are the furthest, well, the only company this side of London and down in the southwest that actually stocks their pork and gets it pulled in. And some of our beef comes from, the New Forest. I can see, Jack. So we work with about 25 to 30 independent farms across the New Forest, and a lot of our beef comes from there. We do occasionally bring beef in from the Isle of Wight as well, so it's dry aged in Himalayan salt chambers. We don't market as any different, so sometimes you could be buying beef from us thinking it's just some New Forest sirloin or whatever it is, and it's actually 28 or 35-day dry aged Himalayan salt chambered beef, which will go out to you at no extra cost. We like to surprise our customers a little bit with what they're going to get sometimes.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Well, I think there's, oh, here we go. Let me just move that one out of the way a little bit there. These pork chops, I can't wait to have it. I can't, oh, look, hang on. I don't know if anybody you can see the sizzling going on, but, you know, I'll maybe burn it a little bit on the edge, but that's going to be absolutely sensational once that comes off the barbecue, mate. And there's going to be one lucky winner. Very happy with one of the steak and chop boxes, I'd say today, mate.
Yeah. Well, and also if there's you know, whoever doesn't win, if anyone comes to the website, there's an MB10, give you 10% off anything that you buy from the website whenever you like. So there's a welcome 10, which is for first-time customers. But if you come back and anytime you just put MB10 in on the way out, there's 10% extra there for you guys.
Oh, fantastic, mate! Fantastic. That's excellent news. All right, well, I better cut over back to Jack now. He gets a bit lonely sometimes, and you know, he will, and he's probably cooking up as well. But thank you very much for your support.
All right,
thank you
guys. And cheers. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
And you too,
right,
mate.
Take care, mate.
Cheers, mate. All right, Jack's meat shack. Where are you? Oh, we might have lost him. Here we go. All right, I've just put the lid down here. One trick, lid down. Should get rid of a few of the flames. Look at that. Oh my God. I'm afraid 2 lamb chops and 2 pork chops. That's going to be my dinner tonight, I'd say. Magic ingredient? You watching? Anyway. All right, I'm going to have to share. All right, we'll be sharing. Okay. But, yeah. So, look at these pork chops. Wow, they're so juicy, mate. Look at that.
The other one needs to be on
there. Lovely. All right, I think they're almost done. I'm going to leave them in direct heat for a little bit. Let's go back to Jack, and we will announce the winner of the prize if we haven't lost Jack, if he hasn't run away. And
where you been,
mate? How are you?
Good, man. I'm having the time of my life out here. I've started on the old. I started on the nuts and got another beer on the go. It's lovely out here.
Oh my gosh! Oh well, I've missed you,
mate. I tell you what, Jesse seems like a top bloke, and provenance is key, isn't it? Anybody who is into their meat always wants to know about provenance. So the fact that he can like tell you exactly where the beef comes from, or you know, deals with the farmers, that's exactly what you want from your meat supplier. Because I'm not being funny, these meat box companies, they're like a dime a dozen, aren't they now? Like sometimes you don't know where the meat's coming from. The fact that he can name them, deals with them, knows exactly what they are, brilliant.
Yeah, and it sounds like if he's got 25 like farms down there in the New Forest, that sounds pretty. You know, that sounds like there's a lot of nice smallholders there, a lot of smaller farms that are, you know, contributing rather than sort of some big sort of mass farm out there. So yeah, that's a lovely part of the country as well. You know, for those watching that don't know where the New Forest is, it's southwest of London.
Out of London.
Yeah, outside the M25.
Don't care.
All right. Well, I might get these off and let them rest a little bit. So, do you have a winner for the prize? Do you have a winner for the box?
Yes, mate, I do. So the winner of the chopped box from meatbox.com is or are the Northern Grillers. So Northern Grillers, congratulations, you've been selected for the meat box from Chopped. So how good's that?
Northern Grillers. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops! Nearly dropped it. There you go. Oh my god. Look at big chops looking.
If anyone can hear, that's my arch nemesis now. That's the ice cream band. Can you hear it?
Funny.
Does he know you're doing this show or something, mate?
I don't know, but anyone who buys ice cream is not a 12-year-old child. He's fucking...
There you go, mate. Look at that. Pork chop.
Oh.
I was just wondering if the magic ingredient could get a quick photo of those before I chow down on those. So we'll check that out.
Yeah, I've stacked all my chops up.
We're gonna let them go for a little bit more.
Look at those grill marks, mate. Look at that. Oh,
Oh, how did you do that?
je suis fantastique, shall we say?
I tinkered with mine for a little bit, so here we go.
Grill marks, Hills. It's all about a clean grill. If you can get your grill grates nice and clean, high heat, and then once you've seared, take your meat off, clean it again, counterclockwise or clockwise, whatever, back down, so you're getting that nice marks.
So there's a trick to it then, mate.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a Jack's Hack special, that.
Perfect, mate. Perfect, mate. So,
Yeah.
have you got one of those chops there sliced up, ready to eat?
Oh no, I'm still grilling.
You're still grilling?
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna open up one of these pork chops.
Go for it, mate.
I'm really, really, really hungry, and I didn't get to have any crisps from the pub box.
I'm gonna get the steaks on that as well. Look.
Hi.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm not sure if anyone can see it here. Let me just put it over here. I'm gonna have a taste of this chop here. I like it. I'm done like that.
So I was gonna say for the Burn Hills, have you told people what we're doing?
Look at that. Oh, not yet. Oh, that's not clean up.
Lovely.
Oh, that's hot. Hang on. I'm gonna put that down. But yeah, I'm gonna have it with a bit of garlic pesto as well. Apparently.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Homemade, I hope.
Oh, most
Homemade or shop bought?
So let's do the factory report. Just a little bit there. That pork's cooked perfectly for me. A little bit of garlic pesto in there. Look at that. If you're watching at home and you've had dinner, hopefully you're really hungry again.
Is that a little bit blushing, that pork? Is that what we want?
Oh, wow.
63 degrees Celsius pork. Anything else? No way.
Oh, that is ridiculously good. Wow.
I've had that pork. I won't say it. It's like live borough, isn't it? I've had that pork before. It's lovely. Very, very nice.
It's
I think
soft
that's
and
down
tender.
Smithfields. I've seen it down Smithfields. The Blytheborough pork, they do it down Smithfields, so we can get down there. So you know where Stevie is, Longcroft and Old, the shop along to him to the left-hand side, they do it.
Okay. All right, well, let me get these lamb chops off now. And then we haven't got a huge amount of time now, but yeah, I'm going to get these lamb chops off now. Let's see what they're looking like. Oh, wow. Man. Coming off now.
Oh, tell you what, that grill's kicking up some smoke. It smells lovely.
I don't know if you can see that lamb there, mate.
Oh,
That's going to disappear in milliseconds, I'd say.
I tell you what, I do love a Barnsley chop. Lamb's not my top favourite meat, but that crispy fat on a lamb chop, it's so nice. And the fact you get two of them, amazing.
Right, it is sensational. I'm going to just show everybody the lamb chops here then. I think one of them I might have got a little bit crisp, but there you go, Jack. How's that, mate?
It's texture, mate. Texture and flavour. It's not burnt. Texture and flavour. That's what you want. Yeah.
Mate, this smells sensational. I'm gonna wait for the magic ingredient to take a little snapshot here of those. They're looking really, really good.
Got like a production crew.
Well, they are very delicious. So after this, we're going to do the afterburn, and we're going to cut over to a lovely Irish gentleman, Jason, who is Cork Barbecue. And then after that, so I'm going to cut over to Jason at Cork Barbecue. And then after that, you're going to cut over to PC Barbecue for a bit of a yarn.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
Or you can do it at the same time and let people choose if you want.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? The best thing about Instagram is we can do it at the same time, and then people can go on afterwards and watch what we've talked about.
Exactly. Yeah, well, it'll be all back up there again.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God. Now, I haven't had a chance to have a sip of that wine with the lamb chops, mate.
Shiraz, definitely a full bottle, not a half bottle.
You've just filled up with my beaner, haven't you?
It's just grape juice, yeah.
That's what a full bottle looks like, folks. And that is going to go really well with the lamb. Lovely, deep Aussie Shiraz, available at Sainsbury's. That's really going to go down well. So I'm going to try that in a minute. Oh, actually, we got Cork Barbecue and PC Barbecue. So I think I'm going to have to cut over to Cork Barbecue now. Have a quick They would have watched each other, mate. I think we've got to be. I don't think we can do it at the same time. We're going to have to watch it.
No worries, mate. I'll nip off now. Then you talk to Cork, and then if you want to get PC Barbecue on, even better.
All right, mate. As soon as I'm over, we'll get. I'll drop it over, and you can join up with PC Barbecue, and we'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll get my steak in as well.
All right.
All right, mate.
Smell that lamb.
Tell them about next week. I'm excited.
Oh, next week.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit of a secret, but we might be on a location again, and we'll have to keep it secret.
And we might be launching something.
We might be launching something. So,
who knows?
It's going to be lamb, but it's going to be a secret lamb for now.
Yeah.
And then B, we're going to be launching a new beer. How's that?
Let's just say it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild.
It's going to be wild, mate. It's going to be wilder than usual. How's that, mate?
More wild than usual. That's right.
All right, mate. Well, thank you very much for hanging out, Mr. Jack. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, never a chore. And thank you to Meatbox and Signature Brew for. I'm not being funny, mate. Pub in a box. This is. My wife always says to me, "Oh, I don't know what to get you for your birthday. Oh, men are so hard to buy for." I'm not being funny. Get someone a pub in a box. How good's that? Get a little bag of nuts, crisps, glass.
Yeah.
8 beers. Lovely. And they have 2 physical premises, don't they? They have a brewery in Walthamstow and they have a place in Hackney. So you can go and sample the beers there.
That's that's really coincidental, mate. That's really funny that you live in Walthamstow and I live in Hackney, and they've got breweries in both places.
Well, it's almost like we're setting something up here, isn't it?
It's a sign from above. All right, mate. Well, enjoy. And Cork Barbecue, I'm going to catch up with you in a minute. And when that's finished, then we'll catch up with PC Barbecue, the legend that is PC Barbecue. So thanks again, mate. I'll catch you soon.
See you later. Bye, everyone.